Hi all, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. It is early afternoon on my side of the world, and today I am doing what am I doing? A 12 by 12 layout for you. This layout I actually did yesterday, so I'm getting the video cranked out very quickly, yay me. And it is for the Scrap the Girls challenge. I was pleasantly surprised with this challenge. Normally I don't do Scrap the Girls challenge because I don't scrap photos of myself often, and I have two boys, as you heard in my lovely video yesterday, nephews, dog, husband, and I scrap them. I don't scrap me or very much girly things. But I saw this challenge and the mood board, it was a mood board challenge for August, and it was all blues. It was awesome. So I decided to give it a go. Now the photo I'm using is a photo of, it's a lovely selfie of me, which I'm about to spell out with my lovely wooden letter stamps from Typo. These things are fantastic. Recommend you get a set. They're amazing. And I'm spelling out selfie because I took a lovely selfie coming off the wharf in front of the tender boat. Now we went on a cruise 2 weeks ago, and it's been booked since January and a whole bunch of family drama, so I almost didn't go, but I was talked into going, so kept the booking, went. Amazing, best time I ever had. We were supposed to go to Mooloolaba, which, wasn't overly exciting, but hey, it was a cruise. But 2 days before we were set to leave, we got an email saying the swell was going to be too big and we'd been diverted to Moreton Island. Yay! It was amazing. Moreton Island was beautiful. And on my 30 before 30 list when I booked this cruise, because this cruise was actually for my 30th, I wanted to go snorkeling. Couldn't do it in Mooloolaba, but guess what? You could do it at Moreton Island, so we went snorkeling on the wrecks and we went ATV riding. So I'm going to journal about that on this layout, but this is, as I was saying, a selfie of me getting off that tender boat from the cruise boat onto Moreton Island. So I thought I would use this because the blue goes with the ocean, obviously, but I like the contrast with the blue and the bright orange of the boat and my shirt. And I just thought it was a cool page to go with. So, the actual layout itself, I use my Dylusions paint. I love the big round jars. And a rewards card just to apply the paint. Mixed a bit of white in to get some texture and some tones. Dried it, and then I got some modelling paste. It's Dusty Attic modelling paste. It's very thin. It's not as hard texture, what's the word? It's not as textury as I'm used to. It's more like a paint, like a heavy body paint, but it did the job. And I used a stencil just to put some arrows above and below the photo, just to draw attention to the photo mostly. And now, and then I stamped the word selfie on top of my photo. I tried to use a ruler to guide so I knew where to put the stamp so it would be mostly straight. But yep, not too bad. Turned out alright. Ugh, I always struggle with thread. I don't know why. I can never make it look random and really cool. It looks tragic when I do it, but it works for a bit of texture, so I go with it. And now I'm just putting my photo down. This is my new favourite toy. This is just a cheapie $5 stapler from Kmart. I have a tiny attacher. Well, I have a small stapler that I use as a tiny attacher, but it doesn't reach in the middle. So I decided to go get myself a bigger stapler, and it actually reaches in further, which was really cool. So I'm just using that as another design element and just a way to, one, hold the thread, and two, just give the layout a bit of texture and, something else. So under my title, I'm going to write off to have an adventure. And the adventure is one of those thicker words that you get in a set that I recently got on a haul from Crafty Pleasures, I think. I don't know the name of the thicker set. I'm sorry, I can't remember right off the top of my head. But it had the word adventure, and I thought, let's use that. And now I'm just spelling out off to have an adventure. Well, okay, not adventure. I'm spelling off to have an with these little thickers that, not thickers, alphabet stickers that I got from Spotlight when I was there on my way, like about 2 weeks ago. All caught up, that's what I'm doing. So, how is everyone? So even though I have put the alphabet stickers onto some white cardstock, obviously I don't leave it on there. I don't even know why I did it really. I think I got confused. And in the end I just take it off and put it on directly onto the layout. And I put it on either side of the D in Adventure, so my title's a bit offset. And yeah, I was really happy with it. This layout sort of came together so quickly that once I decided on one element, I put it straight down. I didn't plan the layout at all. I saw things that I liked and threw them on the page, and then that led into something else that I saw that I liked that would go. And yeah, it was a whole bunch of dominoes falling together to make my layout. It's really cool when that happens. But yeah, no planning whatsoever. All I had in mind was the photo and the paint, and then I just went from there. So lots of fun with the mojo starts flowing and that happens. And now I'm just going to add my journaling about how we did the ATV and the snorkeling. And I didn't want little strips. I originally had 3 small strips, but I don't like the way it looked, so I cut 2 longer strips and just had 2 strips of journaling. And now I'm looking for something else to add, and I found some of this cork, or is it, no, it's wood veneer. And I had a box of it in my cruise supplies. I was going to do a cruise album from the first time I went on a cruise 2 years ago. I never got around to it, but I did have a whole bunch of supplies put away for it, which of course I'll use for this cruise now. And these really cool wood veneer were in there. So I got out the little anchor and put that down. I don't end up using the boat, but yeah, and I also went through an embellishment pack that I had in the same stash of supplies that I'd put aside, and found this little banner there and this little what's that called, a steering wheel thingy, a boat wheel, yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, I found a whole bunch of stuff that I just use on the layout in this little collection of supplies that I had, so it was really cool. Obviously I'd intended to make a travel album, a vacation album, so when I found supplies that would work, I put them aside in their own little collection box thingy to use for my album. And it was really good to be able to open that and go through and find things for this layout. It was good to have it all together. So I'm just going to add the last little finishing touches. I'm going to use this sun, sand and sea embellishment on the side there, add a few enamel dots, a few gems, and that's going to be my layout. So and then I'm going to add some tiny words from a travel sheet from Therese Collins, I think it is. And yes, then the layout's done. So I hope you enjoyed the layout. I really enjoyed making it. It's been a while since I've done a layout, a good couple of weeks at least, so it was good to get back into the swing of things. And it was good to have a challenge to help motivate me to get a layout done. It was a lot of fun. And I really enjoyed this layout, so I'm going to post this video on my blog and enter my layout into the challenge. So yeah, give it a look. Scrap the girls. They also do scrap the boys, which I do a lot more often because, you know, I'm surrounded by boys. This month is not happy, so all those tantrum and crying photos, so I'm going to go find a good one. I'm sure I'd have one of those photos that matches the criteria somewhere. So yeah, thanks for coming back to the channel now that we're off hiatus and trying to get videos up again. Yeah, like and subscribe for more videos. I will be putting up a fair few over the next few days, because coming up to the end of the month all the challenges finish and of course I'm trying to get mine in, which I always do at the last minute. Yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.